Until this year, there had been quite a turnaround. MahindaRajapaksa appeared unbeatable. His hold on power was unbreakable. MahindaRajapaksa was president of Sri Lanka from 2005 to 2015, overseeing the conclusion of the country's civil war, and later as prime minister. He was born in Virakettia, Sri Lanka on November 18, 1945. He ruled the parliament and his family controlled 75% of the country's budget. The Rajapaksa family dominated Sri Lanka, and Mahinda was the dynasty's face. He is the ousted Prime Minister of South Asia's longest-serving leader. He was once a Civil War hero, now he's Colombo's fall man, a political liability sacrificed by his younger brother, the president. Our following report will inform you about MahindaRajapaksa's ascent and fall and the country's economic woes. Former President MahindaRajapaksa once defined himself as a rebel with a purpose. Although his politics was far from dynastic, he comes from a political family. Rajapaksa has a reputation of being a street fighter. He was only 24 when he entered parliament in 1970. The LTTE was defeated on the offensive in 2009 and their leader Vellupalli Prabhakaran was gunned down. The victory came at a high cost, with one United Nations estimate that 40,000 Tamils died in the final offensive. MahindaRajapaksa was accused of human rights violations, which he vehemently denies. His political capital, 4 years later, the Rajapaksa staged a comeback. The 2019 Easter bombings shook up Sri Lanka. Terrorism and national security became the top election topics, and Sri Lankans embraced the Rajapaksas as war heroes. Mahinda launched a new political organization. The economic collapse of Sri Lanka has transformed these war heroes into villains. Mahinda is no longer in power, and the future of the political dynasty he established is doubtful. The pandemic was the catalyst for developing Sri Lanka's issues. The GDP declined by 3.6% in 2020, with tourism, which brings in billions of dollars each year, playing a significant role. Sri Lanka lost access to foreign markets and could not sell any further bonds. A vital source of foreign cash for debt payments vanished. Sri Lanka ceased making international loan payments earlier this month. This is the first time in the country's history as an independent nation. The halt assists in freeing up precious foreign funds for crucial imports such as fuel and even medical supplies. In the meantime, the country is getting short-term credit lines from India and aid from the World Bank. It's also in talks with the International Monetary Fund about a loan package.